Hi everybody, hope everybody's doing well at their placements. If you have finished, hope everything's going well in general. This week I've decided to talk about management reporting and actually give an example of what I have experienced thus far in my field placement involving that. So in California, like some of you have already mentioned, mandate reporting is to prevent any children or adults from abuse or neglect. So, it's pretty similar to a lot of states out there and counties, but specifically, there does not need to be proof of abuse or neglect, just only a reasonable suspicion that abuse or neglect may have occurred. If you are at all concerned about the possibility of abuse or neglect, you should report. So it's definitely not our jobs to investigate. It is the law enforcement and the child social workers to report that. Who is a mandated reporter? Just to name a few, because there's a long list. Teachers and teachers' aides, employees of schools, licensed worker, evaluator, social workers, peace officers, firefighters, physicians, doctors, psychiatrists, dentists, counselors, EMTs, child visitation monitors, animal control officer, um, teachers, like I've mentioned, administrators of a licensed community healthcare or child daycare, um, an alcohol, drug counselor, just to name a few. There's a long list actually. So I would believe, just to sum it up, anybody who works with people, kids, children, adults, elders, in a community setting or whatnot, definitely needs to, it's our mandated reporters to report any suspicions of neglect or abuse. Sometimes I do, in my professional experience, I do hesitate. So I do discuss it with my supervisor and my coworkers. And just a safe bet is just to report, and even not even report, but consult. Even call CPS or APS and consult to see if it's reportable, and definitely note it in your progress notes. And just to cover your booties, because if there's no progress note, there's definitely, it doesn't exist. But definitely cover your steps too, and see. But most importantly, why we do call to consult and report these situations is to protect others, just in case maybe it doesn't seem harmful to them, but to other third parties or whatnot, it may seem like signs of DV, abuse, neglect, or whatnot. So definitely, it's a tough situation. I know that in my placement so far, there has actually been 2 cases of APS. I work at a outpatient mental health clinic, and a lot of my clients, actually all the clients, a lot of the clients in the center are low functioning, and sometimes we have to 5150 them, as in involuntary hold in detention in a psych ward, so either because they're danger to themselves, danger to others, or can't even take care of themselves, gravely disabled. But anyways, one case that stands out right now is that my client is a hoarder. She does not think she is. I would go visit her room. She would barely even let me go in, rarely let me go in her room, but when I see it, it's like piles and piles and piles of things. And then when I ask her and confront her, she's like, well, it's for free, or, she just brings stuff back from other clinics or centers because it's free, or she picks things up from the streets. But I asked her, and I do mention that it's a health and safety violation, but she doesn't believe so. It's gone so bad that she's suspended from a clinic because I see roaches. There are incidents where I saw roaches coming from her bag, but she denies it. And when I visit her in her unit, I would see roaches, okay, walking in the walls. That's disgusting. But she's in denial. It's gotten so worse that her property manager, the property manager of the building that she lives in, has given her many warnings, and she has not passed health inspection or room inspection. APS is involved because it's gotten so bad. How she lives, the food in her room is molded, and just everything, you know. She barely has room to walk. And what can we do? But she has a long history of hoarding, and there's only so much we can do. So hopefully, inviting other agencies to come out to help her, to provide support and actually explain to her that we're here to support her and work with her, not punish her. So it's going on now, and I tried recently last week, but it's been tough. So if you guys have any suggestion on how to work with her, because it's been tough, and me and the other property social worker, we're at a loss on what to do. We don't not want to see her homeless either. So please, if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. All right, thank you. Have a good one.